Hey YouTube, Serial Stealer here, and today I'll be showing you how to hit prone elevators. Now first, we must ask ourselves, what is an elevator? An elevator is to the point where you can crouch or stand depending on what you're doing, and where it says you cannot. For example, right here, I have the ability to stand, and then right here I cannot. Now, keep in mind, this video will just typically be covering prone elevators, and in possibly future installments of possible series, I will show you how to do more so elevators. And keep in mind, this is currently for Mw2, but same concept, only a bit more difficult in Call of Duty 4. Now, keep in mind, it may be rather difficult to begin with, as it was for me, but hopefully this can give you some insight on how to do it. Now, to do an elevator, let's just imagine right here is what we're doing the elevator on. So we line ourselves up to the middle, and then depending on where you prefer, I personally prefer looking to the right. And keep in mind, I cannot stress this enough, the angle plays the most important part in doing an elevator, aside from Legacy Southpaw, or moving like that. Now, by the way, if you have any questions or something, just message me on Xbox, Serial Stealer, or just comments in the comment section below. Now, anyhow, the main thing is you line up like this, right directly in the middle, and then you turn a bit to the right, and then you switch to Legacy Southpaw. Now, I'm going to show an example and show you how really easy this is. You go to the middle, turn to the right, skip to Legacy Southpaw, and then slowly inch your way to hitting it. Now, keep in mind, by the way, I prefer using the M10 for this, but it may not be as easy as this, because right here, boom, probably like 15 seconds of hitting that, but if you're a beginner, and if you most likely you are because you are watching this, or just interested to know, you're not gonna be able. Most likely, you're not gonna be able to hit it like that quickly. But by the way, I'm gonna keep doing this a couple of more times to show you how really easy it is, and rather not to show how easy it is, but of what to do. Now, more in-depth part is, see right here, I cannot stand. Here I can stand. So I'm trying to find a spot where it's in the middle. So right here, I'm slowly inching my way to the right, and boom, hit it. See, if you have a smaller angle, the chances of you hitting the elevator increases like astronomically, which in my opinion, in other tutorials, they act like right here, this is where the middle is, they go right here, which really is misleading in my opinion, or at least relatively. They get the concept down. Please note that they are correct in how to hit it. It's just not the most efficient way, in my opinion, or at least that is for Mw2. Keep in mind, again, Call of Duty 4 has the same logic and basics, but it is a bit difficult, more difficult in my opinion, considering how, you can hit this in a matter of seconds, but in Cod4 elevators, it's different. Now, keep in mind, currently Mw2 Spec Ops elevators and campaign elevators are not patched, hence where I'm doing this on hidden. Anyhow, as for moving, I highly recommend moving like this. Now, keep in mind, just imagine this is your left analog stick. Most people move, when doing an elevator, they just move left to right, but I highly recommend you looking, like, let's just imagine this is an analog stick. You move your analog stick right here. Here and here to move. Because if you move like this, diagonally, even though it really won't be doing anything, it's less, you're doing it in smaller increments. Instead of doing this, which, as you can see, it's rather, like, more of a dramatic effect, but if I do it like this, you can see I slowly inch away. Now, for that concept alone, that's really all there is to know. I'm going to be doing the elevator one more time to show you, but other than that, that's about it. this, in my opinion, is a really good spot to practice, and keep in mind you don't have to be limited to just that one spot in this game. There's several places to practice. Now, again, let's just go back up to the middle, turn a bit to the right, go to Legacy Southpaw, and slowly inch your way to the right. Um, and keep in mind, again, see, there's not that much to it. Eventually, you get used to it, like where I just did, how I didn't really line it up at all in terms of inching away. But, again, if you practice, you'll be able to do that. Keep in mind, again, it's not always going to happen. But eventually, you'll be able to get it. See, right here, I'm looked to the left a bit, right here, and that means I'm going to have to go to the left to do it. If you want to go the right, you turn to the right. Personally, I really prefer the right again because it's just easier to me. I can also do the left, but keep in mind, certain ones actually require you to go to the left or right. So I recommend just doing it eventually, getting used to it. And again, that's about it. So, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any constructive criticism, or rather, ideas that I can do, please let me know. I understand if something you believe I can improve upon something, just let me know on that. Uh, Again, thank you for watching, and have a great day, and good luck.